As a follow-up to a previous video on RVUs, where we stated that an RVU tiered system is needed, we felt like we ought to do some explanation, and we felt like we needed to put on another one just to say what exactly we meant by it. As we mentioned before, there has to be some sort of a tiered system so that physicians get their fair compensation. And if you ever ask your system administrator, your CEO, or your chief financial officer about this, and if you ask to look at your financial sheets, and if you tell them about, well, how does our RVU system work, you may hear that the system is complicated. You may hear that you probably don't understand what you're asking, and that it's a lot more complex than you think. Well, let me explain why it shouldn't be that complex, and let me explain how the system should really work. But before we get into RVUs, I'd like to talk to you about lemonade. Yes, lemonade. You've all sold it, right? All you need is a bag of lemons, you need some sugar, water, and some cups to pour it in, okay? So I'm gonna ask you to get $20 worth of lemons and sugar and 100 cups, and you're gonna sell lemonade for 6 hours on the corner of Main and Front Street, and you are going to be charged $10 a day rent. Yes? So your expenses are $20 for your supplies and $10 rent, so $30 a day. So you're sitting there the first day with 100 cups of lemonade already poured in front of you, and you sell 30 of them. That's great. You made $30. Well, but you spent $30, right? So you made $0. And how much was your cost per cup? Well, your cost per cup was $1. The next day, you work a lot harder. You make up a sign, and you start yelling at people, and you start, bringing them in, and you sell 60 cups. Wow, you just made $30, and your cost per cup went down to 50 cents. Yes? With me? Good. Day number 3, you bust your behind, and you sell 90 cups. You made $60, and the cost of the cup of lemonade is now all the way down to what, 30 cents maybe? Now, day number 4, you are very tired, and you only sell 15 cups. Not only do you lose $15, your cost per cup goes real high. Now, of course, we're not selling lemonade, and I'm oversimplifying, but let's get back here, let's see patients here, and remember our previous example when you and your friend worked really hard, you made 30 RVUs, everybody else did 20, and some people only 15, and you paid $50 per RVU, but your company, gets a lot more because of overhead. And we stated that for 30 RVUs worked a day, your cost is $1,500, and the cost for people who made 20 RVUs is only $1,000. So let's think about our lemonade cups. So let's say that from 20 to 25 RVUs, you're now getting paid $75, and from 25 to 30 RVUs, you get paid $80 per RVU, right? So that will increase your overall reimbursement to over $1,700. That reduces your cost by almost $200, $250, right? And if you multiply that by the number of days worked over the year, you will see how much difference it makes. Now, what about the docs who are not really putting out as much? Should they be penalized? Should they be paid less per RVU worked under a certain threshold? Maybe. It's up to you, and it's up to your company. And I do suggest that you start looking at your financials, you talk to your CEO, and you ask them, well, where's the threshold point? How come we don't have the tiered RVU system? And the question to you will be, well, where do you think the money's going to come from? If everybody works that hard, and if everybody pushes themselves, well, how are we going to get paid? To answer that, it's not very simple, but I do suggest that you look at the salaries of all those people in your organizations who are not producing RVUs, such as your CEO, your CMO, your administrator, and many others who make large 6-figure salaries, and you'll see that it's very easy to finance those extra RVUs. Thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Reimbursement RX was founded to educate residents and practicing physicians on how to navigate the business of medicine from the doctor's side. To stay up to date with our latest insights, please like Reimbursement RX on Facebook, subscribe to Reimbursement RX on YouTube, and check us out online at reimbursementrx.org. Thank you for watching.